Okay, hey everybody, my name is Josh Thomas, host of WiiFolder.com. Welcome to a video tour for Wii Sports Resort. We are going to be taking a look at 3 of the sports or activities that you can check out in the game, and then we're going to be doing another video tour which shows 3 more. The game came out in Japan this week. It's a lot of fun, in my opinion, way better than the original Wii Sports. It's going to be coming out in North America and Europe next month in July. North America is July 26th, and Europe is July 24th. So you guys have about 1 more month to wait. Alright, let's go ahead, jump into it, and start exploring what Woohoo Island has to offer. Alright, so we're going to start this video demonstration off in a very epic way by jumping out of an airplane and skydiving. This is actually how everybody would be introduced to Wii Sports Resort, as it's the introduction to the game. So here we go, we're in the airplane right now, let's go ahead and jump out. Here we go. Now, like I said, the idea of this is to introduce you to Wii Sports Resort, so it's all about showing you how accurate Wii Motionplus can really be. So, as you can see, we can go left, right, twist it around. You can speed up your descent by just holding it like this, holding it straight up. You can also, my favorite would be to nosedive. Whee! But we want to have a little bit more fun in the air, so let's straighten ourselves out by holding the Wii remote level like this. Now the overall goal of this little game is to try and make your way over to the Miis. You do that kind of by tilting down a little bit, and grab onto them. Once you get within a distance of them, they'll automatically grab onto you. And you want to chain them together to take pictures. Smile! Whee! We got another picture here. There we go. I love the way there's a little woman who just falls in with a camera and takes your picture as well. So let's grab some more. Let's grab snacks. This guy. And looks like it's just going to be me and these 3. So the goal is to try and get 5 Miis chained together, because then you get an additional picture. And I'll explain what those pictures do a little bit later. Let's test out Wii Motionplus a little bit more here by really going crazy, by giving it some quick spins. As you can see, there's no trouble keeping up with what I'm doing there. Let's stop that because my Mii is going to throw up. Alright, so we're probably getting pretty close to the ground. Let's nosedive a little bit here. Let's get real daring. Whoa, it's pretty cool. There's some amazing draw distance in this game. Alright, so we're almost there. The little counter's ticking down. Let's speed it up. Here we go. Woo! And there we go. We better open the parachutes pretty quick.
Okay, everyone.
Alright, so there's one little final game that we get to play, and that is trying to dive through rings. Let's do this. Obviously, by now, you should be pretty familiar with how Wii Motionplus works, and you should be able to very easily get through these rings. Alright, one more final picture. We want to make sure the Miis are facing the camera. Smile. There we go. Alright, so that is the introduction to Wii Sports Resort. It's pretty fun, and it's a very good way to introduce you to how Wii Motionplus works, how accurate it is, and it's just the start of many really crazy events in the game. Now, like I said, this is actually not only an intro, but also a game, and it's a game in kind of a clever way. We got 4 pictures taken, and I can scroll through them with the left and right buttons on the D-pad, so you can kind of see what we did here. Now, the goal is to actually see how many Miis you can get in pictures, how many pictures of Miis you can take, and there's also a little bonus. For every Mii that you have facing towards the camera and smiling, you get additional points. So there I had 5 Miis in the picture, 3 of them were smiling, I had 5 Miis in there, all 5 were smiling towards the camera, so it's kind of a fun little way. It's not just an introduction to mess around with Wii Motionplus, it's also a fun little unique game in itself. So I had a total of 37 points. Alright, now that we're done skydiving, we're on the island, we're on Woohoo Island. Let's go ahead and check out what kind of crazy summer fun type events there are here. Okay, we're gonna get wet and wild and try out some power cruising here on the ocean. So we're gonna press A to start it up. Now, the goal of this one is to try and make it through these rings that are gonna pop out of the ocean. To move, or to actually power this bad boy, you gotta press and hold the A button. You hold the Wii remote and the nunchuck, just as I'm doing right here, kind of like you're gripping the handlebars. And steering is pretty simple. You just kind of lean left, right, move it around. You can also use a turbo by flicking the Wii remote, just like that. You have a little bar next to your Mii, which is the turbo bar, so you can't keep doing it. You have to wait for it to fill up. You'll notice there's kind of little timers on top of these rings. I have to make it through that ring within that time. There's also additional little ×2 rings that'll pop up in some of them. So it's always a good idea to try and reach those. I like the way sometimes the waves will actually benefit you. You can ride the waves to speed up and make it to the next ring. But then other times, those waves are not going to benefit you. They're going to throw you all over the place. It's also fun to kind of use your turbo right off of one of the waves. And the waves are pretty impressive, as you can see. The animation, also the physics of them, it's pretty real. Oh, that was a big one. So the goal is to just try and make it to the end. There's a finish line. You can fall off of your power cruiser, so you want to be a little bit careful. Whoa, I didn't know where that one was. Alright. Coming up to the end here. So you can play this with up to 2 people via split screen, so at the same time, and then you can play with up to 4, taking turns and trying for the high scores. So all the time that I had left when I entered a gate, that would add to my overall final total. So I had 141.1 points, so that's not too bad. So that's a really fun game. I love the physics of it and the wave animations. There's a total of 6 different difficulties, so that one was kind of the medium one. They do get longer and more challenging. Alright, so we're going to try out a little archery here. This is actually one of my favorite events in Wii Sports Resort. They're all pretty fun. I like them all, actually, but this is one I'm pretty addicted to right now. So let's press the A button to get started. Now what you want to do is hold the Wii Remote and Nunchuck up like this. This is a game that uses the Nunchuck. Press and hold the A button, and now press and hold the Z trigger, and pull back. And then take aim by moving around the Wii Remote with Wii Motionplus, and let go of the Z button to let go of your arrow. So it's a goal to see how many points you can get while hitting the target. Of course, different locations of the target are worth a different amount of points. So here we go. Oh, bullseye, I think. That's 10 points. Yep. They show a little replay when you get 10 points. Now, in addition to all of that, you also have to watch out for the wind. If you look in the top right corner, it shows that there's 3-mile-per-hour wind going to the west. That's not much wind, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Oh, bullseye again, I think. Yeah. Alright, so that was my 3 shots for that round. For round 1, I got 28 points. Obviously, the most you could get would be 30. So let's move on to round 2. They do get more difficult as you progress. We're playing in the medium difficulty right now. There's easy, medium, and hard. So let's do that. I'm in a cave right now. So this is, it also shows you the distance in the top right corner, the distance that the target is away from you. Oh, that wasn't that great of a shot. Let's forget that shot happened. Alright, so here we go. Top left corner shows you how many arrows you have left. Ooh, I'm not doing so good on this one. That's 7 points. Here we go. Now, if I hold this too long, my aim does start to mess up. This is one of the games that's much easier to play when you don't have to talk about it and explain how it works. So I got 21 on that one, not as good as my first one. Here we are on round 3. The little numbers on the bottom there, the little sandbags or whatever, they will kind of help you out at times. It shows you the distance. Here we go. I didn't look at the wind. There we go. 6 points. What's the wind? 4-mile-per-hour wind going to the east. Let's do this. So we want to be to the left a little bit. Oh, I had to get up higher than that. So this is one that you can play with up to 4 people. You would be taking turns. After every round, you take turns. Here we go. And, ooh, kind of close. What was that, 8 or 9? 9. Oh, that was just barely 9. So that was round 3. Now we're on to the final round. So far I got 71 points. Not really going for my high score here. This one takes place in the ocean during sunset, so it's nice and pretty. Alright, here we go. 3-mile-per-hour winds going west. And this is really far away. So obviously if it's further away, you want to arch your shot a little bit higher. Here we go. Oh, I thought I had a bullseye on that one. I'll admit. What is this? Last shot. Let's make it count. Let's do it. Oh, that's like almost the same exact location. Alright, so 8 points for that. What did I get overall? Let's see. Overall, I had 92 points. My best one was the first round. So that's a really fun game. It's for up to 4 people. You take turns. It's one that I'm sure many people will become very addicted to, because the more you play that, the better you would get. So it's one that, you know, you can really build up your skill. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed checking out 3 of the sports or activities in Wii Sports Resort. Be sure to tune into the website. We're going to be putting a lot more gameplay, episodes of The Fold, and another video tour up. So, stay tuned.